On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Or black women that we see dating outside our race. And what we end up doing is we say, hey, that's majority. You know what I'm saying? We look at the couple of football players, the couple of basketball players, the couple of athletes, the couple of all these different people, and then we sum it up to this is being the black race. When you look outside your door, you see a very small percentage of it, but that's our problem as black people. We sit here and make everybody our leaders. You know what I'm saying? It can be the dumbest person in the world. And guess what? Just because he play basketball good, we make him a leader. So now, if he choose to date outside of his race, then now he almost is like, hey, look, he's holding the torch for black men. So for us to even have this conversation, and I know not just this platform, but across the our black culture, this conversation is coming up. It show us how disconnected we is from what's important in our community, and it also show how social media got control of us.
All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Again, hit that like button. Let's get this show started with the first topic of the night. This should be an easy one, man. I know y'all can fly through this one. Why do we care if people date outside their race? It seems like it's such a big thing. I had some conversations with some of you guys, and a lot of y'all like to keep it together. So I just want to kind of break it down, get you guys' thoughts as to why do we care so much if people date outside their race? Why can't they? Let me see. Start with you, Rilla. I see you looking away like that. I didn't want to get called on.
Nah, we don't care. We don't care if you care. Listen, here's the thing. We actually don't care if you date outside of your race. But why do you care if we insist on dating within our race to preserve our legacy, right? To preserve our family.
Really, you're not gonna start capping this early in the show, bro. You know it ain't not one person that's dating outside that race that give a flying fuck about whether or not somebody that's dating black is dating black. They do not care.
Yeah,
bro.
they
don't.
No. Hold on. They 1000% do. They do.
I guess.
And that definitely ain't cap, bro. Let's keep it a beam, because for every person I hear you. For every person that does call somebody into account, you know what I'm saying, in terms of them dating outside their let me say it like this. Me personally, I don't care. So when I say we, me, my team, my circle, we don't care.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying? You do your thing, like, and whether you male or female, is it the way that we personally would rock? We all have our own opinions on that, but we don't care. But why is it that when we say, okay, if and let's keep it a bean, Anton, for the gentlemen that are adamant and say stuff like, well, we ain't down with the brown, right? We ain't night riders. When other people come back and say, well, yeah, I'm down with the brown, I night ride all day, 7 ways to Sunday. Why do you take such offense to that when we say that? Right? So that's
when did they take offense to that?
Oh, they definitely do. They get super defensive, get super Saiyan energy for that. Well, I can't have a choice. I can't have a preference. Bro, you could do whatever.
Well, that's because you're speaking specifically to them, but they're not coming back at you saying, why are you dating? Wait. So they coming back at you and saying, hey, Rilla, why are you dating black? Is that what they doing?
Mm-hmm.
Courtney, what am I missing here?
Oh, yes. Matter of fact, I'm under attack right now because I support and date black men. I love black men.
What?
These are facts.
Okay, so what's the problem with that?
No, well, there's a group of women that I've been talking to that are against black women dating black men. They are divested.
Really?
And they call me mammy.
Okay, wait. So let me back up, because I guess what I'm thinking about is I'm kind of sort of looking at it from a men's perspective. Like, I don't see men getting mad at other men. So maybe this is a completely different lens, because I've always related back to me having conversations with men largely. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you got some more context. I'm gonna step back for a minute. I'm gonna observe, because I'm not aware of this new phenomenon. But go ahead, do your thing, love.
Well, I'm not against interracial dating whomever. You date who loves you and you love them back. You know, I only have a problem when you choose to date out, but then you want to disrespect your own culture, your own race. Then it's like, I mean, chill out. You know, date whoever you want to date, but you know, that doesn't mean you disrespect the other race by doing so. But however, there are people out there, and I've heard men call other men that say they love Black women simps. They get called that all the time. And especially with me, when I'm say Black love, they say, well, Black love is a myth. You're dumb for believing in that. Black men don't love Black women. So why would you even want to be with a Black man? You're dumb. Be with a white man. That's your true Prince Charming.
Okay. Okay. Why do people care if we date outside their race?
I don't think people care that much nowadays. I think that people start to care when like Courtney said, someone starts disrespecting their own race. Like, this is why I date so and so, because you Black so and so's. Like, when people start doing that type of thing, I think that's when people start to care. Or when there's always some kind of comparison. I don't think that for the most part, people walk down the street and they're just mad when they see somebody in an interracial relationship. Like, I don't think that that's a big deal for a lot of people.
It's kind of crazy because every time we see not every time. I know a lot of people, when they see interracial dating going on, they frown, have something to say. They giving this type of look like, I don't know why. Go ahead.
Especially when it comes to a Black man dating a white woman. I hear more women talking about that. Like, I hear regarding a topic like this, I hear more women like, why is that Black man with a white woman type of stuff. So it does come about in conversations. Honestly, I don't really care what you want to date. It's up to you, but just don't bash any other culture or race. But we do hear it. We're not about to be naive in what's going on here. I do hear it more out of women. But shoot, we have Black women dating white men. So I feel like it's do what you want. So that's all.
And I do hear it with Black women as well. And I think Black women have this idea of scarcity. It's an idea that there's not a lot of good Black men. It's an idea that Black men the good ones are either married, gay, or in jail. So that's the idea that's pushed. That's the narrative. And so when a Black woman sees a man, especially someone that's successful with a white woman, it's, damn, that could have been mine. No, and it probably couldn't. So it's an idea of scarcity that a lot of Black women think that when they see someone dating someone of another race, there goes another one. That's one less Black man for a Black woman.
Mr. Pookie. Why do they care?
It's insane though, because if you be honest though, cut off your Facebook, cut off your Instagram, cut off your TVs, and you don't see it as much. So because we are part of this social media effect, we focus on this small percentage of Black men or Black women that we see dating outside our race. And what we end up doing is we say, hey, that's majority. You know what I'm saying? We look at the couple of football players, the couple of basketball players, the couple of athletes, the couple of all these different people, and then we sum it up to this as being the Black race. When you look outside your door, you see a very small percentage of it, but that's our problem as Black people. We sit here and make everybody our leaders. You know what I'm saying? It can be the dumbest person in the world, and guess what? Just because he play basketball good, we make him a leader. So now, if he choose to date outside of his race, then now he almost is like, hey, look, he's holding the torch for Black men. So for us to even have this conversation, and I know not just this platform, but across the our Black culture, this conversation is coming up. It shows us how disconnected we is from what's important in our community, and it also show how social media got control of us.